Imagine a time in the late 1950s, medical facilities were not as advanced as they are today. In the village of Rasulpur in Muzaffarnagar, Uttar Pradesh, lived a man named Chaudhary Girdhar Singh. He had a 3-year-old son who, despite numerous medical treatments, succumbed to smallpox. The decision was made to perform his last rites the following morning. On the same night, in a different village in Muzaffarnagar, a man named Shobharam met an untimely death when he was run over by a bullock cart. He breathed his last en route to the hospital. His family performed his last rites. In a twist of fate, as the people of Rasulpur set out to bury the deceased child, there was a sudden stir in his body and he stood up alive. This left everyone in shock. However, unbeknownst to them, the child's body was taken over by another soul. The soul of the 23-year-old Shobharam had found a new home in the 3-year-old child. The child was initially disoriented and refused to eat, but eventually he was coaxed into consuming food. One day, while the child was traveling with his mother to his maternal grandparents' house, they passed by the spot where Shobharam had died. The child pointed out that the road led to his village. His mother, however, ignored his statements and continued to her parents' house. At his maternal grandparents' house, a man named Jagannath from Shobharam's village had come for a visit. Recognizing Jagannath, the child possessed by Shobharam's soul called out to him. Hearing his name from the child left Jagannath in disbelief. Upon questioning, the child recounted Shobharam's life history and expressed his grievance about being cremated prematurely. This led to the child residing with Shobharam's family in his village, and he refused to return to Rasulpur. However, after much persuasion, he agreed. Thus he continued to live with both families, bridging the gap between them. This story shows that if a person dies at a young age, their spirit may inhabit another's body to fulfill their unaccomplished desires. Friends, I would like to remind you that this is just a story. However, in reality, there are cases that remain unexplained and unrecognized. If you find any truth in this story, do not forget to share your thoughts in the comments. End.